is this not working? Okay, it looks like we're in the yellow. Maybe we'll go to the green. Nope, we went back to red. I don't know if you guys can even see me. What is going on? No, the stream did not finish. Oh, this makes me so sad. I don't even know what to do. I'm green again, but... Oh, I'm in... It started a new... I don't know if it, like... Shit. I think it started a new thing. Oh, no. Crap. Yep, right here. Ugh, wait, I hate this. Well, thank God I'm, like, doing a VOD, thing. Okay, so we're on, like, a different stream. Oh, I hate how it's split up, but I guess this is what we have to do now. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry, guys. Pretty choppy. So it looks like we are back in yellow. We're back in red. It's gonna die. Oh. This is so sad. Okay, it's green again. But... Are we good to continue? Or... There's something wrong. I don't know what's going on with OBS, but... Hello, Pack! Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good time zone. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with OBS, but... And the thing is, I don't think I got a save. I don't think I have a save, so I don't... Man. I just don't know what to do. Because it's just like bumping from red, yellow, green, like... Classic YouTube, it's OBS. It's not YouTube, it's OBS. But, yeah, I really wanted to stream tonight. like I said, I don't even know if there was a save recently. Like, generally the saves are between the days. But, like, I don't want to, like, skip 2 hours. A lot of people are reporting outages in Central and East Coast. Okay. Okay. Man. Do I try to continue? I'm gonna try to continue. I'm sorry, guys. If it looks bad, I am so sorry. But I'm gonna try to get to a save and maybe we end it there. But I'm gonna try to continue. It took a sec, but I managed to cobble a little tower to get up to the window. All I had to do was wrench the thing open a bit more, and I'd be in no problem. I forced the old window open another foot and peeked inside. Uh-oh, I think I'm walking in on something! The main floor of the hot bath was dim and empty at first glance. Lights on and every bath unoccupied. Except for one in the far corner of the room where the curtain closed around it glowed with light. Who is it? I think this is Carver. I think this is him. Based on those clothes, I think it's him. 2 shadows stood against the curtain, both slim, both men. One taller than the other. Wait a minute. I thought Carver didn't like men. Hang on. Whoa! Hang on. Don't look. Who are they? Am I just gonna be a little creep? They were touching. My face flushed as I hung there in the window. I knew what kind of touch that was. I had the magazines. It made the pulse of my neck hammer against the collar of my jacket. I should have left. It was a private moment. But curiosity stuck me to the spot. I heard a soft sigh as the taller of the two bent his head, nuzzling into the other man's neck. You smell good. I knew that voice, but couldn't place it. A townie, not someone I knew very well. The shorter man's hand skimmed the townie's waist when he spoke. It was lazy, pleased, soft. That's Carver. That zipper confirms it. So he is into men. I was not expecting Carver to be gay. I thought it was Tanner. Interesting. Really? My stomach dropped. That voice I knew as well as my own. It was my brother, Carver. Yeah, clean, like soap. You usually smell like smoke, you know? Gets in your hair. Don't be mean. I'm not being mean, you smoke a ton. At the time, I was too shocked to try to figure out just who Carver was with. Carver, who ran his mouth constantly about all the women he was fucking, was gay? Was that right? Or was he into both? The townie moved closer, pressing Carver to him, so their shadows became one. Their voices got softer, their speech peppered with pauses of kisses. You don't feel bad about this, do you? Bad. Why? 'Cause Tanner's sweet on you? Guys? What do you mean 3 out of the 5 Strayer brothers are gay? Also, Carver, you're going after Tanner's man? That's Mark. We found Mark. Oh my god. Like, he'd ever have the balls to make a move on you. I'm going with Carver to... Not Carver. I'm going on a mission with Tanner today. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Come on, though. You bring me his letters? Letters I know you told him to write. Gotta keep the hope alive in him somehow. Seems like it's pretty alive. I got another one this morning. Really? Did you read it? Not yet. I'm saving it to jerk off to later. Oh my god. OBS was trying to stop us from this BL. How dare they? How dare you, OBS? Oh my god. They both laughed before folding into another kiss, this one deep and long. My stomach dropped. Had Carver really said Tanner was sweet on him? My brother Tanner was sending another man letters? Shit, he was. I found one of them myself last night after the smoke attacked me. That little note to someone named Mark. I rummaged through all the townies I knew, looking for a Mark. Maybe... yeah, it was the guy Doc was training to replace him! I was right! It was the assistant! Tall, soft-spoken, thin. I'd run into him a few times before at Doc's places. Oh my god. Hunter, I gotta put this church bullshit to the side. I gotta figure out this storyline. Carver's hand moved, and though I'd never seen anyone else do it before in my life, I knew exactly what he was reaching for. Knew exactly what he was doing. You like that? Yeah, but you know what I like better? Yeah? Be rough with me like last time. Carver pulled back and got on his knees. I'd seen enough. I pushed back from the window, the stack of crates and boxes beneath me shaken for one disoriented moment before I jumped down, landing hard in the alley. It was oddly quiet. Nobody was out on the streets. A slice of a streetlight from across the way cut through the darkness. The only thing I could hear was my own breath against my neck. I wandered to the curb and sat down. A sense of surprise still rattled around it in me. For all the weird shit in the world, you never expected to walk in on one of your own brothers doing that. Oh, Carver. Carver. Talk shit to me. Talk shit to me again. All of it kept replaying in my mind over and over. Should it have been obvious to me that Carver liked men? Half his going on was him bragging about fucking women in town. Was it all just a big lie to cover up the truth? But I knew Carver was involved with Cherylee's, so the bragging wasn't entirely a lie. But what was the truth? He was, what, doing men and women at the same time? As for Tanner, I couldn't wrap my head around it. He was such a loner. He didn't... I don't know how to put it. The worst thing about this is that, like, Tanner and Carver, they, like, hang out and, like, they're, like, connected at the hip. Carver, you dickhead. As far as I could remember, Tanner had never indicated any sort of romantic or sexual attraction to women. Not overtly, not casually, nothing. It never made me think he was gay. It just made him feel like sex wasn't on his radar. To find out that it absolutely was on his radar, and that radar was entirely pointed towards men that he was writing letters to, one, and that Carver, of all people, was goading him on. It reconfirmed my idea of who he was from the ground up. I didn't know Tanner. I didn't know him at all. And Carver came out of all of it worse than I ever thought. How could he be doing something so cruel? Laughing at his own brother's attempt to make some kind of connection while fucking this guy behind Tanner's back? Listen, Tanner, I got you. I got you. I saw it. We gotta let Tanner know. I mean, fuck. I still couldn't say I liked Tanner, but I had to feel bad for the guy. None of it had anything to do with me. But I started feeling a slick outbreak of sweat over my skin anyways. The way we were brought up, it wasn't like being gay was just bad. It wasn't a sin like murder or stealing or converting or a bit of gluttony here and there, which could all be forgiven if you were sorry enough. Gay was something else entirely. It was such a horrific sin. I never even heard the word gay spoken except in the most hushed of whispers. It wasn't allowed. It was not allowed. 'Cause fuck, if you were gay, well, Dad always said homosexuals were one of the many people going first class straight to hell. Hey man, if I'm going to hell, I'll be with my people. No exceptions. God pardoned none of them and wept at what a waste of a soul they were. Thanks! And Tanner was one of them. You're one of them too, Runt. Me too. Carver too! So many people. Hell, Carver too. Hell yeah. And me. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, we need to see about Fisher and Hunter at this point. We were all facing hell. Listen. Actually, you know, going to hell with Carver doesn't sound good. Maybe he goes to ultra hell for what he did to Tanner. Maybe that's it. Maybe Tanner and us, we can go to cool hell. Have a party. I closed my eyes and earnestly, desperately prayed for Hunter to never find out any of it. He'd beat them both bloody. He'd have no hesitation in telling them I told them. And then they'd beat me. I couldn't take it. There was no way I could tell a single soul about any of this. Even if it ate at me, even if it felt tempting to unburden my mind, I had to take the secret to the grave. My faith in myself wavered as I sat there on the curb outside the bathhouse looking down at my worn boots. I shouldn't have been surprised by any of this. I should have been able to piece this all together. Honestly, if we tried to kick the door in, we wouldn't have got that information. They would have been alerted. Oh my god. How was I going to solve any mystery when all of this had been staring me in the face for so long? I got up and dusted off the seat of my pants. I stared down the street, careful not to glance back up at the single lit window above. Just what else was going on with my brothers that I was blind to? Well, I couldn't take a bath, Hunter. Sorry. It was occupied. We have 1 hour. Fisher should be here for some reason. What if I go to the west perimeter right now? We should go to Jean or Bess. But I need to tell him about Cheryl Lee's. Let's go talk. Never mind, okay. Unbelievable, Carter. What a rude asshole. Poor Tanner. You know what? We're gonna be Tanner's best friend. We are gonna be his best friend. We're gonna be besties. I made my way down Mill Street, getting closer and closer to the sound of shouting. As always, the man Skipclaw knew as Wacko Jean stood hollering at the corner of Mill and Beach Street, with one of his signs thrown up over his head. I didn't really want to talk to him, but I needed to verify what I'd learned from the twins about the blood I had gathered at the church. The black sky is here. The black ocean is here. Tar from the sky covers the sun. It covers the ocean. It crowds the waves. The sign over his head said big oil equals tar ocean, with a funny looking figure beneath it of someone walking and turning to look over their shoulder. Past the muddy yard behind him, more signs leaned up against his house saying shit like, "We are capitalist excrement, right mind leads to right duty, and 9/11 was the first blackout." Nobody could tell what they meant, and you'd have to be looking for a real waste of time to ask Gene himself about them. Most people avoided him, not wanting to get tangled with his workins. He kept hollering, even as I approached him. The colander on his head was nearly gonna fall off. The colander on his head, sorry. The bag stuffed with pamphlets nobody ever took hung low against his hip. Big Oil welcomed the interloper while we stand alone awaiting the end. Right thought is the right way out. His hollerin' was all nonsense, but the way he yelled scared me. He believed it. From the bottom of his weird soul, he really, truly believed every word. "Hey, Gene, how about right duty is the right way out? Right action is, hey, come on. RUNT?" He turned and pointed to me, his crooked finger pointing out of his dirty glove. "You're one of them God believers, 'cause your daddy taught you. Isn't that right?" I held real still. Of course Wacko Gene knew about Dad's faith. He was the only person native to Sipclaw who had ever, even briefly, been part of our family at the farm. So, why was he asking me about Dad's faith? Why he was asking me about Dad's faith, this made me uneasy. Was it some kind of trick? "Do you feel free without him, or lost?" Don't tell that to Hunter. "I feel free. Free minds leads to free thought, and that can lead to right thought, if you're lucky. You seem lucky to me. So long as you stay away from those brothers of yours, the ones dressed like animals. The ones that dress like animals." Okay, so that's like Hunter and Carver. I don't think Tanner and Fisher are dressed as animals. Okay. You know, Gene, I think I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna listen to him. I never thought of my brothers as dressing like animals before, but I guess he was right in one way. Hunter wore a bear pelt, Tanner had antlers. Oh, well, I guess he has antlers. Carver had, for some unknown reason, given himself cat ears and a collar. Fisher's okay, though. Fisher is very religious, so maybe that's why he's like, "Be careful of your animal brothers." Hell yeah, he is. Fisher's crazy as I am. I felt my stomach tighten up as Wacko started laughing. I didn't like Wacko approving of anybody in my family. Didn't like the fact that Fisher, for some reason, hung out with this guy. Not that it was really any of my business. Wacko turned his attention back towards the dark streets. Any second now, he was gonna start hollering again, which meant I had to leave or ask him something quick to stop the hollering before it started. I guess I could show him what I found in the church that morning. Wacko certainly got around and might know something, but then again. Plus, there was no way Hunter'd be okay with me trusting a guy like him with this info. No, like, he has, like, it's his paint. We need to know. I'm gonna show him. Hunter can beat my ass, but you know what? Do it. It's fine. I don't think he'll kill me. Would you mind taking a look at something for me? Wacko nodded, and I slid the drawing out of my backpack and handed it over to him. Maybe he also knows about the 5 days. 5 days. 5 days. 5 days of animal guts. Looks like intestine or maybe real big esophagy tied together, doesn't it? Well, I didn't do this. I wouldn't on principle. Waste of good sausage casing. I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. Besides, dead flesh like that, dead flesh invites corruption. I don't want anything to do with dead animals. Interesting. Have you seen any around recently? Dead deer or cattle? Twisters? Anything at all? Wacko Gene shook his head. I wasn't so sure I could believe him, but he didn't sound like he was lying. Sure it ain't your brother? That pussy one? Carver? Huh? Wacko made a little gesture, forming 2 ears with his hands and placing them above his head, posing. Cat ears. Carver? Yeah, him. He's flashy. Always trying to stand out among the sheep. He could make something like that, no doubt. I mulled it over. I wouldn't put it past Carver to not be attention-seeking, but using guts? Well, what about this? I pulled out the bloody scrap and handed it to him. Wacko turned it over in his hands, scratched the surface of it with one nail, bent down to sniff it, and nodded. Yeah, paint. Rancid paint. So the twins were right. It wasn't blood at all. Rotten as the day is long. Are you missing any cans of red paint? Let me check. Wacko trotted off to his porch and started rummaging, clinking around old cans and squinting at their labels. When he came back, he was nodding. Yeah, I had a can last week. Cinnabar Sunset. It was only about half a gallon, but it's missing, or I misplaced it. I turned around, looking hard at his porch. No, I didn't misplace it. Was that paint rancid? Oh yeah, I got all that shit. Sorry, I got all the shit that's gone rancid. Found them in old sheds and barns and whatnot. Nobody wants to paint with it. The smell sticks around too long. It's the heat that does it, I think. Cooks the stuff or something. Makes the shit smell rotten. Kinda like paint thinner mixed with burnt rotten barbecue. A shock went right through me. Paint thinner and rotten meat? That wasn't quite how I would describe the smell in the church, but it was close. Real fucking close. Do you have any rancid cans there on the porch? Could I smell one? What the hell do you want to do that for? See, now Wacko Gene is like, what is wrong with this child? Sounds fucking gross. I want to see how bad it is. A real thrill seeker, huh? Well, it's your nose. He jogged across his lawn and rummaged around his cans, popping off lids and taking whiffs till he found one that satisfied him. Alright, kid, watch out. This one's a doozy. He held up an open quart of pale blue paint to my face. I took a whiff. I told you! My eyes were watering. My stomach was clenched. It was horrible. Rotten meat and paint thinner was just the beginning of how bad it was. It was goddamn foul. The smell lingered, hooked at the back of my throat and trying to make me gag. It was unquestionably the same horrible smell I smelled back at the church. Then, all that red. It really wasn't blood. That strong enough for you, kid? Eyes still watering, I nodded. Did this mean Wacko had put that message in the church? He was weird enough for a stunt like this. He had beef with Dad and was one of the many in Skipclaw who wasn't too enthusiastic about my brother being in charge of things. It made a certain sort of sense, but something about the whole thing still felt bizarre. Why rancid paint? All those guts had to have come from an animal full of blood. Why not collect the blood and use that? All I could figure was whoever done it was trying to cover up their tracks, distract us by making us fall for easy bait. A weird stunt like this, especially thrown around paint instead of blood, could only make sense to a nutter like him. But as I looked at Wacko Gene against the dark sky, I couldn't help but wonder, what if it had been him? It was nice talking to you, Gene. You've been helpful. Be careful out there, partner. Heed my words. Heed my warnings. He said it with the cheer of someone sending me home with a basket of cookies. I waved limply and walked on, eager to get away before he started hollering again. Okay, we gotta go say hi to Tanner now. We gotta go to work. The field across the food stores was nothing but mud and unsteady underfoot, the grass still damp from the morning's frost. The food stores looked to be sinking into the earth. It sat there, a squat, lone building with its doors ajar, its paint peeling under a non-existent sun. It stored only a little food among guns, ammo, meat hooks, and knives for stripping skin from flesh and flesh from bone. It was where you went when you wanted something dead. I tugged at the strap of my shotgun over my shoulder and headed towards it. Tanner was inside, the second oldest, a shadow to his brothers. He was never talkative, never kind, just a stupid figure with drooping antlers over a featureless mask. Out of all my brothers, I knew him the least. Partially, I felt 'cause he couldn't be known. The only sense I got from Tanner was that something wasn't right with him. Unlike the rest of us, he carried knives, not guns. Dude, we need to talk about Mark. He's two-timing you. Like, I don't even know if he likes you. I will be so real with you, Tanner. I don't even know. But you know what? We will go to the doctor and we will find him. I will talk to him. Don't worry. I got you. He wasn't allowed to carry a gun. Oh! I stopped in the doorway. My brother stood in the far corner counting out shotgun shells, clanking them against each other like it was part of a song. I watched him, silhouetted by the light of the lantern on the table in front of him. Would it destroy him if I told him who I'd seen Carver with? The ribbons on his antlers fluttered softly as he moved his head from table to case to table. Clink, 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 clink. Hey. The word half caught in my throat. Tanner jumped and turned towards me. Fuck, man. What are you doing sneaking around like that? Sorry. We stood there looking at each other for a second. Tanner hunched over the table, shotgun shells glistening in his hand, antlers arching over his back. It's alright. I ain't exactly afraid of you, you know. Right. How are you? Alright. He wasn't quite sure what to make of the question. Our conversations didn't usually include asking how anybody was. Oh, Tanner. We're gonna be friends. Me, you, and Fisher. We're gonna be friends. Don't worry. Tanner stood up tall, still eyeing me. He smoothed his shirt down and hitched his belt up. He was tall when he wasn't stooped. Even taller with the points of the antlers sticking up above him. I tried not to shrink back from him, though some part of me said I needed to brace myself. But he just went back to counting out his shotgun shells. Alright, all accounted for. He snapped an ammo case shut with what I'd call a real flourish. He seemed to be in a good mood. Why are you in a good mood, Tanner? I wasn't used to seeing him in a good mood. My mind flashed back to what I heard at the hot bath. He evidently sent somebody a letter this morning. Was that the source of his good mood? Was he feeling hopeful for a reply? Oh, buddy. I gotta tell him. I have to tell him. Buddy. You're late, you know. You ain't got a tattle. You ain't gonna tattle, are ya? Depends on why you're late. Well, I guess this could be a segue. Oh, that's not the segue I wanted. I went for a walk. A walk? It's cold as fuck and I almost lost a boot this morning in the mud. I got a lot on my mind. We all do. I still show up when I'm needed. Yeah. I saw something that upset me. Needed to cool off a little. Upset you? Like what? We got a lung dog in town or something? What I saw in the hot bath flashed into my mind and my pulse jumped. Was it a good idea to tell him now, or should I lie? We gotta tell him. Carver did him dirty. Mark did him dirty. We are not doing that to Tanner. We're not doing that. I felt bad thinking about it, but if I told him and it upset him, maybe he'd make me go home early. But wait, they're like... So Tanner is like really close with Carver, so if I say that, he's gonna be like, oh, well, whatever, you're stupid. Like, please, Tanner, please listen to me. I am trying to help you, buddy. Oh, God, that quote where it's like, oh God, what was it? Like, don't trust the closest people to you or some bullshit. I don't remember. No, it was Carver. I opened my mouth to say it, but when it came out, my throat closed up. I couldn't do it. I chickened out. I wonder if I needed to have a higher yellow to get through to it. Instead, I spat out the only thing I could think of. I saw a big spider. Tanner erupted in laughter, loud enough to make me afraid the walls would start shaking. Buddy. I now have to live... Buddy. I stood there with my head down, enduring it. Well, what I had seen in the bathhouse came back to me. You don't feel bad about this, do you? Bad? Why, 'cause Tanner's sweet on you? I tried to swallow down the twist in my stomach in front of Tanner. Sorry, in front of me, Tanner kept laughing. A fucking spider, you fucking pussy. Just fucking step on the thing. With one final sigh of laughter, Tanner turned back to the table. Come on, Hunter says you're due for some shooting practice. And I'm the one gotta babysit you through it. Fuck. Don't say fuck about it. Get the fucking targets out. Poor shot as I was, I don't particularly care for target practice. But there I went, obedient as ever, following Tanner outside with an armful of paper targets. The next day, we are talking to Mark. Be like, hey Mark, what you doing? What you doing? Maybe I need, Tanner. This breaks my heart. I nailed targets up on 5 trees. They barely held together anymore. The paper wrinkled and fragile from mold and dust. Sorry, from mold and damp. It's overpowering you just a bit. The music is getting a bit loud. Okay, I will turn it down. Thank you. I turned it down. Does it sound okay now? Let me take a sip. I've been... Oh, how dare he do that to his brother? How dare he? Oh, unbelievable. But yeah, hopefully it's a bit better now. Oh my god. From what I can hear, yes. Just when the music swells up, it gets a bit too loud. Okay, okay. We stood 20 paces back. Tanner handed me the 90... Sorry, 90. It's 9mm. The one I hadn't shot much before, the one I wasn't very good with. The problem with the 9mm was you had to be real fucking good with it. A twister could take a few rounds in the hide from this thing easy. The only way to really stop one of them was with direct shots to the head. Not just one shot, 3 or 4 headshots. On a moving target, one that was rushing you with the intent to kill, then the thing had a chance of going down. Also, I'm so invested in this drama. I wish we could tell him too, but I think we didn't have the personality to like break through that. So I need to tell him. We somehow have to figure out to tell him. And I don't know how this game goes, like if the information from one playthrough goes to the next or what. I do not know. But oh my god, we're on day 2 and I don't even care about the church drama. I don't care about that. It sounds like my dad's an asshole. This is the drama I want. This is like... Tanner, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be friends. Carver, we're going to kick him out because he is... I bet you he doesn't even like Mark either. I bet you he's using them both just to get that satisfaction of fucking with people. Oh my god. Okay. Now this is making me wonder not just how many endings there are, but how many story bits can change. Yeah, I actually do not know how many endings there are. I really don't know. But I'm excited to find out. And I wonder if the person who did it each time is different. Or is it just the same person every time? I don't know. Sorry. I need to play the game. I like the shotgun because you didn't need to be a crack shot. The choke on the one I carried ensured I'd always hit something. And if I had buckshot, hell all the better. Can't I use my shotgun? All that 12 gauge is gonna do is make a lung dog stop and scratch its fucking ass. Now stop whining. I ain't, I'm more used to the shotgun is all. Hunter told me to have you shoot with the pistol, but if you keep whining, I'll make you shoot the 36. See how you like a bruised shoulder. Now that was more like the Tanner I knew. This was the kind of talk that Carver would approve of, goading, stepping on me, threatening me. Even Hunter might approve, even if it went against his word, because Tanner wasn't taking any lip from me. Remember your stance. It's different from shooting a shotgun. Steady that hand now. Man. I brought my free hand to steady, the hand that held the pistol. I looked down the sights. Wow. Planted my feet good and solid in the earth. Alright, good enough, I guess. I'll count your points after. When you're out of bullets, lower your gun. Don't want you shooting me. There's 5 targets. Try hitting the middle. Go. Shooting is a way of life in Skipclaw. To survive, you must know how to shoot and shoot well. Load your gun from your ammo, popping them into your magazine. Once you're ready, take aim. Okay. I have to... Oh my god. Why are they telling me to do... I'm gonna have to kill someone. And I'm gonna have to be fast. Oh my god. Do I go high? No, right there. I did it. Do I keep shooting? I knock them down. I see. Could do better, but I guess you could do worse. What do you mean? I got all 5s! He was right. And even though I hated shooting and never wanted a gun pressed into my hand for anything, I wish I'd done better. I wish I'd made him proud of me. He would have told Hunter how good I did, and maybe Hunter would be proud of me too. Dude, run away from this family. Go live with the twins. Go live with the twins. It seems like Doc likes Runt too. Like, let me go to that family. Let me go to that family. I felt a little more submissive. No, we cannot take the submissiveness. We can't do that. Fuck. Shit. Okay. I thought I did well. I hit the I handed Tanner the pistol and watched him tuck it into the back of his belt. It made me uneasy. Tanner wasn't meant to keep a gun on him. He turned around and started for the storehouse. I scrambled for the targets and showed up panting at the food store's door. The gun was no longer in Tanner's belt. Where had it gone? I couldn't tell. It scared me. He had put the gun away. Put the gun back somewhere, or was he keeping it for something? And was that something related to the message in the church? Why'd Hunter put you in charge of shooting today? I thought I did well too. I guess I didn't. What do you mean? Well, you know. No, I don't know. Well, you don't seem to like guns much. It ain't really about liking them. We all gotta know how to shoot. It's the only way out of here. Huh? I said it's the only way out here. You know, we gotta shoot to eat and shoot lung dogs and shit. But Hunter doesn't seem too keen on you having a gun. Well, he ain't too pleased about me shooting him in the leg. I guess I'd be pretty pissed too. Oh! We found out why he does not have a gun. Shot Hunter. Fuck. What were you doing out there hunting with a pistol? You can take down a deer with a pistol. I ain't ever seen a deer come through our backyard since that wall went up. They get in. There's holes all the time in that thing. Shoddy fucking townie work. Tanner didn't seem like he was gonna budge on giving me any information. But something didn't sit right with me about the whole incident of him shooting Hunter. Accidentally shooting him, that was. It felt too big to leave alone. There had to be a way to make him tell me what I wanted to know. A knot formed in my stomach. Maybe the only way to get something out of him was to scare him with what I saw at the bathhouse. Okay, I don't want to scare Tanner, but I still need to tell him about that two-timing cat. Did you, manage to get a bath today? Yeah, what's it to you? Well, just the hot bath was locked when I went earlier. Was it locked for you? Shouldn't be locked on a Tuesday. Well, it was, and the thing is, I had to, sneak in through a window in the back, and it turns out it weren't empty, but there were some people in there. And I saw him, naked and, making out and stuff. Why are you telling me this? Listen, okay, dude. Don't accidentally shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. But my heart beat hard in my chest. Did you know that Carver's fucking a guy? Okay. The second I said it, it was like all the air and all the light got sucked out of the food stores. Don't you fucking say that. You're asking for a beat and starting up this shit with me. Talking shit about my fucking brother like that for no reason. Tanner, no, listen. I hit my mic. Listen. If you came in here and called me a faggot, that's different. But my brother? No. Tanner, please, I know what I saw. I'm just telling you what I saw. I don't know what the fuck you saw, but it wasn't Carver. I recognize his voice and his clothes on the floor. It was him and a man. And Carver got on his knees. That's fucking enough. Tanner lunged at me. It'd been a long time since we fought. I forgot how thin he was under those furs. How the lack of muscle and fat on him made him angular, hard, rough. He wrestled me to the ground, his arm across my windpipe like a knife. I kicked out over the floor, scrambling to get him off me, but Tanner held tight. Even if you did see what you claim you fucking saw, you keep your mouth fucking shut about it, okay? You want to be getting into business that ain't yours, huh? You want to be down a brother, huh? Is that it? Get off! God damn it, Runt. God fucking damn it, Runt. Stop. You keep fucking everything up for everyone, don't you? Fucking killed Mom, and now fucking this. Carver lied. About the letters. His arm... Oh my God. His arm let up for a second, and I inhaled deep. The world rushed in one bright throb before his arm pressed back down. He doesn't believe me! Oh my God. Those letters you're sending to Mark. They were laughing about them. He's fucking the guy you're sending them to. What? Carver's fucking him. Tanner's arm stayed a moment. Then he let go. I heaved forward, cough and spittle against the inside of my mask, my lungs gasping in as much air as they could. The fuck do you mean about letters? Letters? I don't know. One you sent to him this morning. They made him sound like they were love letters. Fuck you. Fuck you. God damn it. Tanner moved. I curled up into a ball to protect myself, but he didn't strike at me. He started tearing the place apart. All the ammo boxes flung open, shells this way and that. The practice target tore off the wall, the lantern thrown and breaking, bathing us in darkness. And then everything was still. I could hear him panting in the darkness. I struggled to sit up and find my bag. I flicked on my flashlight. In the dimness, I could see Tanner slumped in the corner, under the window. Head low, arms crossed limply over his lap, one antler hanging crooked off his head. Tanner was talking to himself, his breathing coming hard. I couldn't quite make out what he was saying. His shoulders shook. His voice wavered. I think he's crying. He was crying! I had to tell him! I had to tell him! I'm sorry, buddy. I had to tell you. It made me feel locked. Bad. I hadn't meant to make him cry. I reached out for his shoulder, but the second my fingertips touched the fabric of his shirt, he batted my hand away. Fucking touch me. And leaned back. I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry. What are you so fucking sorry for? You and Carver have always been close. It must feel shitty too. You think it feels fucking shitty? Shitty that my brother, he's Tanner brought his hand to his face again. It's always weird seeing somebody cry in a mask, hearing their sobs, but not seeing any change. Carver's just an asshole. He's shitty to everyone. It don't matter if you're kin. Why don't you fuck off? Get out of here. No! You gotta tell me what's going on here. Tanner, if you and Carver are gay, stop saying that fucking word. He ain't a fucking faggot, and neither am I. Okay, I'm sorry. Did you know that Carver likes men? Tanner sniffled hard before he spoke. Yeah, he ain't careful about it, though. It's like he doesn't fucking care about getting caught. Does he know about how you feel? There ain't nothing to fucking know about me. But you've been sending notes to somebody. Tanner didn't say anything. It's alright if you feel that way. Really, it is. I ain't judging you. I understand. You don't understand shit. How old are you? 17? 19. Tanner just shook his head. What if we do this? We're gonna do this. Tanner is gonna be our friend. No, I do understand. I like men too. No, you fucking don't. Yeah, I do. It's hard. Weird, I guess. Not exactly growing up how I thought I'd be. I'm trying to make it feel okay, but it's hard with what Dad used to say. I know he'd hate us if he knew, but the thing is, Dad's dead. He'll never know. He can't do shit about it. As scary as being this might feel, he can't do shit about it. I felt my throat catching with tears. I was trying to comfort my brother, but really, I was comforting myself. I was telling him what I needed to hear. I knew I was right. Dad would have hated us both. He would have run us out of the house, cursed us both to hell till he was blue in the face. But Dad was dead. I think Dad was wrong about being gay. It ain't a bad thing. I'd like to see you tell Hunter that. Well, listen, we're not telling Hunter anything. But if it's so alright, why don't you tell him at dinner tonight? I'd fucking love to see what he does to you. Okay, I guess I'm getting my ass beat. You know what? Okay. I am trying to help you, Tanner. Buddy, listen to me. But it ain't bad. Even if Hunter don't like it, no one in Skipclaw would. Skipclaw? The hell does fucking Skipclaw matter? Do you live in Skipclaw? Do I? No, we live here, on the fucking farm. We live under Hunter's thumb. Every single fucking miserable day of our lives under his thumb. And there ain't any hope of leaving. Not for any of us. He's made sure of that. The way he said it chilled me. Like he really, truly hated Hunter. Like he tried to leave before. He shot Hunter to try to get out. Fuck. You're just making me mad now. Why don't you fuck off? Go home. I didn't want to. Leaving Tanner now felt like leaving a campfire going in a field of dry grass. Have you tried to leave? Why do you care all of a sudden? You've never fucking cared before. Why start pretending now? I ain't pretending. You're worrying me. Yeah? I ain't ever seen you upset like this before. Well, we just told him his brother was fucking the man he likes, and they were laughing at him. I would be pretty pissed too. But what do I know? Yeah, well, I ain't ever had one of my brothers fucking call me a faggot and try to make me feel like a fucking piece of shit for something that ain't hurting anybody and ain't any of his goddamn business. I never said that. Sometimes I want to leave too. Tanner turned his head away. I know there are places other than here. Better places. No, there ain't. This is the best it's ever gonna get. You think there's another place like Skipclaw out there with power and a wall? There's nothing, and it's only gonna get worse. Each year that passes, it gets worse. The other towns will dry up soon. Stop trading. Everything will run out, and it'll just be us, stuck in this cage until we kill each other. That's not true. There's only one way out of here. The way he said it scared me. I think it's time for you to leave, Runt. Get on home. Go on. Get. Please, you're scaring me. What do you mean? Tanner turned towards me. He looked eerie in the lantern light. The scorched black mask, what bone-white antlers arching back against him. Just who do you think I was trying to shoot that day? I'll let you take a guess. His voice was dark, amused in a way I didn't care for. He was like asking me some kind of trick question. I don't know. Was he trying to shoot himself? And then Hunter saw him and like tried to fight him to get the gun and he accidentally got shot? I have a feeling that's it. It wasn't fucking Hunter. You think I would be dumb enough to shoot him? Oh, fuck, Tanner. Now I can't leave him alone. No, give me the gun. Give me the gun. We're going home. We are going home. The two of us. Now. Oh my god, and I just told him about Carver and Mar. Oh my god. You can come stay in my room, Tanner. Don't stay in that slutty cat's room. Come live with me. It's okay. I was trying to shoot myself, you fucking idiot. It hit my gut like a punch. Why would you do that? Don't act like you care. You can't come in here telling me I'm a fucking faggot and then turn around and say you fucking give a shit about whether I live or die. Listen! I'm one too! I never said that. Tanner, is this why you aren't allowed to have a gun? Tanner was quiet. That black mask of his was a perfect wall devoid of feeling. I couldn't see even the glimmer of his eyes past it. Bastard doesn't want me to fucking leave. There are other ways, but they'll all hurt. He knows how fucking miserable this world is, and he doesn't want to let me goddamn leave it. There's no other place to go. It's just here under Hunter's law forever. Until we all fucking destroy each other. That's not true. Of course it is. You think you're gonna have a nice life here someday? With a black sky and smokes and lung dogs and Hunter breathing down your neck every goddamn second of your life? You think you're gonna find somebody to love, grow old with? You think you're gonna die peacefully in your sleep? You're fucking stupid. I don't know what's gonna happen. No one does, but I gotta hope. No hope. Too late for that. He didn't want to listen, no matter what I said, no matter how I framed it. It felt like a vast dark lake before me. Tanner, where's that pistol from earlier? Runt, you can't be doing this. Don't fucking do this to me. Do you have it on you, Ken? Can I have it? You're just making it worse. Why don't you get on home? I'll go home if you give me the pistol. I'm gonna give it back to Hunter, okay? I don't got the combos for the gun safe anyway. I didn't trust him, but I didn't think I could get the pistol from him by force. A memory surfaced then, Dad folding Tanner's hand around a skinny, short gun. I looked around me. Doesn't Hunter keep Grandpa's revolver in here somewhere? Yeah, he does. Well, I mean, usually he does. It's missing. Right, and you know how to use a revolver, don't you? Yeah, but I can't shoot a gun I don't got, so fuck off. Do you know when it went missing? Well, I was here earlier looking for it, but somebody beat me to it. Who? I don't know, I was here Saturday. It was someone with a red scarf. I know they didn't see me, but I can say they were covered in something dark. Like blood? I don't know, I don't fucking know. Something broke in Tanner then, maybe the memory of that day. He brought his hands to his face. He didn't make any sound, but his shoulders shook as he tried not to cry. I turned away from him and in the darkness saw the glint of something black and hard and metal. It must have slipped out of wherever Tanner had tucked it when he was destroying the place. Very carefully, I dropped down and picked up the pistol and slipped it into my bag. Get out of here, Runt. Does Carver know about any of this? No, he doesn't. And if you fucking tell him, I won't tell. Get on home, then. Can I ask you something first? I think you ought to go home. Is something gonna happen in a few days that I need to worry about? No. No, I don't think so. That shit in the church? Carver says it's just a prank. Nothing's gonna happen. I didn't like that. It didn't feel right to me. Hell, none of it did. What I'd seen at the hot bath, Tanner's letters, the fucking mess he'd made out of the food stores. Tanner stood in the corner. I stepped back. I had to get out of here before he came at me again. I left with an uneasy feeling in my gut. I trudged through the muddy field towards home with the cold wind at my back. Wasn't Tanner a piece of shit? But a piece of shit that wanted out of this world so bad he tried, maybe more than once, to off himself. And Hunter wouldn't let him. and the only person in the world he seemed to truly care about was stabbing him in the back. God, it was all so fucking wrong. I stopped where I was in the field, the dead middle of nowhere, long grasses under a black sky. I could just see the vague shape of the food stores against the trees. On the horizon, every window in our house was dark. The wind blew, cold and sharp, enough to cut through my clothes. On a mad impulse, I took off my mask and bared my face to the wind, tilted my head back to the dark sky, and closed my eyes. I wanted out too, but not like that. God help us all. God. What was day 2? I dragged myself back home, pressing over the field on aching legs. I wasn't alone. Ahead of me, about a field away, I spotted Carver and Tanner. Tanner, how did you get faster than me? Carver stood waiting for Tanner, shouting something I couldn't make out. Tanner wasn't reacting to anything he said. When he caught up to Carver, he just kept on walking. Carver raised his arms, annoyed or confused, as he watched his brother pass. After a moment, Carver trailed behind him, shoulders hunched. To my left, I saw the brimmed figure of Fisher slowly marching over from his patrol. In his hands was a book, probably Dad's. He read as he walked, muttering audible as he followed behind me. Oh my God, this was only... Yeah, it was day 2. Like... Yeah, this is day 2. I chose some interesting people to visit and... Wow. Oh my God. Part of me, this itty-bitty part that refuses to die, yearns to see this moment as happy, just as us brothers coming home from work in time for a warm supper. The door to the house swung open, revealing Hunter. I heard a flurry of footsteps somewhere in the grass, and then Hunter cocked his gun. That got everyone's attention. Hunter's voice filled the night air. This is private property. No! No! The twins! The twins! Mr. Strayer, it's us, the Dixon twins. Please, don't shoot. Please, don't shoot. Out of the... I swear to God, if we lose the... I don't... Oh my God. Oh my God. Out of the dark, silhouetted against the black-blue night sky came the twins, making their way slowly through the field. Their hands were raised. As they got closer, I saw their hands were shaken in fear. What do you want? The twins stopped just before me, their point of safety. They panted, struggling not to drop their hands. It's lung dogs. They're attacking us at the north wall. Everyone gathered around the twins as they sputtered out their story. Hunter marched up from the house and stood towering over us all, silent as he listened to them. Lung dogs. More than one? How many? I don't know. Lots. I've never seen a group this big before. I think they might break through. We need help. Hunter ran a hand over his face. Runt, Carver, Fisher, follow me. Tanner, stay behind at the house. Stay? He lunged at Tanner and pulled him up by the collar of his shirt. This could be a distraction by whoever left the message. Stay here. Do not let anyone near the house. You got that? Okay. They didn't get shot. They did not get shot. Okay. Oh my God. This is so much for me. This is, oh my God. Oh, my heart. Tanner nodded, and Hunter lowered him. We followed Hunter, the twins straggling at the very back alongside me, out of breath and frenzied. At the food stores, Hunter loaded everyone up with guns and ammos from the safe, and we ran with our burden, fast as we could. My heart pounded in my chest as we sprinted across town. The sound of gunshot rattled the dark streets as we neared the north wall, muddled in the frenzy shouts of townies. The wall was swarming with people, like a forgotten suite in the corner of the kitchen overrun by ants. Ladders had been thrown up, shooters already stationed at the top, muzzle flash popping into the dark. No, this is why they gave me the... This is why they gave me the shooting mini game. Oh god, I gotta shoot something. Ah, okay. Okay. It was a blur. There was no kind of drill for this sort of thing. Twisters never attacked en masse like this. But Hunter, you could see why he was in charge. He was a natural at it. The extra guns were dispersed, the ammo at the ready. Carver and Fisher stationed to oversee all of Hunter's bargain demands were heeded. And me, I was pushed over to a ladder by Hunter's hand, expected to shoot and kill. Luckily, I had practice that day with Tanner. My heart pounded bad, and my palms sweat, and my eyes were sharp, my grip steady. Okay. Okay. Let me get my desk ready because oh god. I was as ready as I could be. Oh my god. Okay. 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 I shot up a ladder nearest to me, ammo in my bag, and faced the darkened field. Fuck. Fuck. It closed out of the game. Oh my god, no! I can't load it fast enough. Fuck! Come on, I can't load it! No, 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 come on! You gotta be fucking kidding me. I tried reloading. I can't even use a half magazine. I have to use a full one. Fuck. Fuck! The gun felt solid in my hand. My aim was true. Each twister went down in a flash. I felt strong. Good. I remember feeling like I could take down anyone, human or otherwise, as long as I was under Hunter's command. He pushed me, and he had been right. My heart is going crazy. I could shoot. I could fight. I was a good soldier. I felt more submissive. So if I didn't shoot, I don't think that would make me more submissive. Oh my god. With a final few shots to scare off straggling twisters, the horde disappeared. Smoke lingered heavily in the air. A nervous energy zapped through the lingering crowd, the high of their success dampened by the dark form of my brother, who did not seem to share in. A call of all clear jumped down the perimeter. Shooters and ladders descended. Guns and ammo were returned to Hunter's care. Behind me, my brothers had finally appeared. Carver leaned against the light post. His pose was relaxed, but he wasn't chattering away or eyeing the passing girls. His gaze was firmly fixed on the ground. Fisher and Hunter were talking in angry tones, with Fisher pointing to his book over and over. I went up to them, and they all stopped to stare at me. Are we good? Hunter turned to Fisher, exasperated. Are we? Fisher sighed heavily and turned away, starting for home. Carver cleared his throat and spoke in an oddly quiet voice. They're setting up extra night patrols and some runners to send for us if we need more ammo, or to come defend again. But there's all clears from all over. Hunter nodded, his stare lingering. Why are you looking at me? His stare lingering on me made the night feel colder, the scent of settling smoke even more metallic. A lump appeared in my throat. I couldn't swallow it down. Then we're done. Without another word, Hunter turned and headed home. So let's talk, Carver. Carver watched him leave and then turned to me. What? He didn't say anything for a second. Did you say something to Tanner today? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. About what? Nothing. Never mind. Let's head home. He passed me, clipping my shoulder with his as he did, almost setting me off my footing. It was hard not to look back at the wall as I left it. Twisters ganging up like that wasn't right. They never gathered in huge groups like that before. Ever. I didn't know if it had anything to do with the message or not. Maybe trying to connect the two just meant I was going crazy. Maybe it was just the lack of sleep. My brother's wolf supper down, starved from the adrenaline of the shootin'. They dropped like flies after, shuffling to a quiet bedtime, too tuckered out to fight or holler or cause any kind of trouble. I went to my room and collapsed on my bed. Tanner'd been a mess. Understandably, given what I uncovered about him and Carver both. If he had anything else, he was keeping it close to his chest. With the last bits of my mental strength, I pulled out my journal. There was still a mystery to solve, only amplified by the strange twister attack. Let's see. Red scarf? Is that how I do it? How do I combine them again? This is when we have to, like, combine our stuff. Tanner knows how to use a revolver. Was that it? Is that... How do we do the, questions? Like, I think... Okay. With these clues and what I know about them, I would have to assume Tanner has too big of a secret to do something as high profile as this. Tanner is worried about his secret... is worried his secret will be revealed and the message is a weird cry for help. Or is it a warning? Okay, I forgot. You have to click on the brothers. Maybe? What if we do this? That doesn't feel right. Okay. Doesn't feel right. Okay, I don't have enough about him. Doesn't feel right. Okay, I don't have enough information on him. I have nothing on Fisher. Okay. Doc. Doc does house calls all over town, usually on Saturdays. Doesn't feel right. Okay. Twins dropped off cassettes to Red from Bess. The kids largely followed the twins. Accidentally hurt someone in a prank. Doesn't feel right. Okay. A butcher. Okay. We don't have a lot. Okay, okay. Wacko. Common knowledge, rule breaker. Okay. Doesn't feel right. La la la. Do I not have... Okay. I guess I'm not doing that well. Willie. We need to find Willie, I think. And then I got all this other stuff. Okay. Okay. Creatures, let's see. Sorry, we gotta figure something out. That doesn't feel right? Okay. Doesn't feel right. Okay. No. Okay, I guess we don't have enough information on them. Twisters. A hole in the fence. A treasure sea. Twisters. No. Okay. We did not get a lot of information today. Okay. My hand started to droop, nearly dropping the journal on my face. I settled down with a firm, final tug on my mask, curled up in bed. I dropped to sleep as soon as I got comfortable. Oh my God. I knew this scene well. The kitchen. The table. My brother's. Beyond the edges of the tablecloth, just inky blackness. The ceiling lamp was like a sun, casting light into this pit. If I could move up through it, crawl through it, and out of this hole, I would. My brother's voices hum harshly, like electricity. I can't hear their voices. It's distant, like they're speaking through a wall, through a thick blanket. I can smell their breath, wafting from their mouths as they speak. It's rotten. It's foul. It's corpse-like. I can barely breathe. Where's Hunter? I want to hear what they're saying. I want to move. But I'm frozen in place. They turn to me like they heard my desperation. All of them wearing that mask. I know that mask. I know that mask. I know that mask. I wonder if that's their dad's mask. That mask knows me. There's movement under my feet. A brush of something. Heavy but fast. It's crawling towards the end. Something took Hunter's place. The smell. The smell. It's coming towards me. I can't move again. I can't speak. I try to scream. It's a twister. It's a horrible twister. The smell is coming from it. From its nasty, yellowed mouth. God, please. God in heaven, please. Help me move. But my prayers were Just silent screams, lost in the wind. It watches me. It starts to circle me. God, please help me. I'll do anything. God. Please. What the fuck? Yeah, we had some OBS issues, so, yeah. We're on day 3. I woke that morning with the tattered edges of my dream clinging to me. That face, that heavy, sagging skin, the dog-like panting in my ear. And that mask. I didn't want to think about it. I rubbed the heels of my hands into my tired eyes. I took a breath and rolled out of bed. "Runt!" I froze. "Get out here now!" There was no time to think about it. Adrenaline flooded my body, making me stumble to my feet. The whole world was sharp, harsh, panic pulling back my eyelids. I stumbled into the kitchen to find everyone was already seated at the table, waiting on breakfast that hadn't been delivered yet. You couldn't imagine the fear that shot through me then. I'd slept in. Exhausted by the attack and my shift and making dinner, I had slept through breakfast. All my brothers looked at me. "Look who's up! Did you get your fucking beauty sleep? Dreaming of Twister sucking and fucking your head off?" Carver nudged Tanner, but Tanner didn't laugh. He looked away. Hunter stood, the scrape of his chair silencing the two. "I'm sorry, Hunter. Sir, it won't..." A plate came flying at my head! If it weren't for the flood of adrenaline, it would have smashed into my face. I ducked at the last second, the plate shattering behind me. We avoiding punishment now? Before I could react, he was round the table, hand on my neck. This is just the beginning of day 3. Oh my God. He shoved my head down on the table. My body relaxed, went limp. I was used to this. I knew not to fight. Easier not to fight. "I expect you up. I expect you to be up and cooking every morning, every day. How long have we been here? How long?" He pressed my face into the table. It moaned under his weight, his damned force. The pressure built against the awkward angle of my neck. "How long?" 19 years, sir. So why do I find myself, today, of all days, not being greeted with breakfast? "I slept in, sir. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." I looked at each of my brothers. None of them moved. Even if I couldn't see their eyes, I could feel how bored they were, how uninteresting this whole thing was. Hunter's leathers creaked as he dug his fingers tighter, squeezing. My neck pushed to its limit. The edge of the table cut into my windpipe. I gasped, my vision blurry and slick with tears. "Hunter, please, I can't." This is gonna happen? Sorry, is this gonna happen again? No. No, what? "No, sir." The hand released. I coughed as air finally filled my lungs. With a shove, Hunter sent me sprawling onto the floor. Of all weeks, it had to be this fucking week. He sat down heavily in his chair. Carver unzipped his mouth and made a show of a big yawn before zipping it back up. I knew what was expected of me. No sense in waiting around. Cutting into the sausage, breaking open eggs, pouring milk from our meager stash. Meekly, I served up breakfast, their silence following me as I made my way around the table. When I went to sit, Hunter snapped his fingers. "Don't even think about it." "Stand." I stood, leaving my breakfast unattended. Hunter raised his hands and everyone bowed their heads. "Lord, We feel you watching us. Your holy gaze, observing all that we do, is felt in our hearts and in our heads. We will not disappoint you. We will serve you faithfully. We, all of us, will carry out our mission to uphold the order of our family, to be stalwart shepherds of your flock. To this we pray. Amen. A chorus of amens followed and everyone tucked in. But I wasn't stupid. I remained standing. Only a hunter's word would let me sit. Shit's changed. My brothers all look towards him, stilling in their seats. People are in a panic, thanks to RUNT's leaking the news. It's spread. Everyone is coming to me, asking questions. Those fucking townies talking about leadership changes, whispering like I don't hear it. He slammed his fist once, twice against the table. You fucking idiot, RUNT. Listen, I had to get the information. I saw it now in the shimmer of his anger. He'd lost control. In the mind of the townies, that attack on the wall last night had give credence to the message. Without it, it had only been a rumor. Now it was some kind of omen. But I had to, right? There'd been no other way. If my mission was to figure out the truth, I had to talk to people. They didn't see it that way. Carver shot up suddenly and flung his fork at me. You fucking dickhead! You couldn't keep your stupid fucking mouth shut. One fucking order. One goddamn fucking order. Loose lips, spreading the truth not meant for the unbelieving. Shut up with the shit, Fisher. How about you shut up, fucking idiot? What'd you say to him? Don't attack my brother. He ain't done nothing. Stay out of it. Tanner is telling Carver to shut the fuck up. I will fight my battles. Yes, Tanner. Oh. He's growing. He's growing. Oh. I don't need you sticking up for me. Carver looked at him. The indignation dying quick as water thrown on the fire. What you talking about, Tan? I'm just speaking the truth, harlot. You know what? You right, Fisher. You right about the harlot. Not the truth. The insult made Carver laugh. You fucking self-serious piece of shit. Calling me a harlot as if it's a fucking bad? As if it's fucking bad. You're just fucking jealous. Shut up. I'm not. Yes, you are. You're fucking jealous. 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 Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Everyone's arguing stopped on a dime. I made a mental note to get rid of the sketch and the blood scrap. If he found it on me, Hunter would only get more furious. It's happened. It's out. We deal with it. How? Punishment. We're changing shifts. Tanner's hand curled into fists under his fork and knife. Carver sighed and scratched his head under his stupid ears. Fisher's head shot up. What do you mean? Y'all have gotten too soft, complacent, doing the same work over and over, day in and day out. It's time for a change. A quiet groan went around the table, and with it, I sensed the first crack in it all, years of ache and toil and hate starting to fracture my brothers. It was like a wave of wind, sweeping over the prairie grass. I could see it coming from far off, but it hadn't hit yet. Not just yet. Tanner, you're on Central Patrol in town. Actually, talk to some townies. Get info. Fisher, the church. Look around. Keep guard. Don't care if you have a shift at the plant today. Carver, take his place. Do rounds. Make sure everyone is doing their shit. Of those, I felt Carver have the most visceral snarl. He had no skill with machines. Far as I knew, he never set foot in the station unless it was to drop shit off to Carver. Fuck that. Fuck those overall wearing bitches and the dyke lording over them all. They ain't gonna let me one step inside that fucking place. Don't call her that. Oh, go fuck yourself. God knows your boss ain't gonna fucking do it. That's for sure. You piece of fucking shit. Fisher, sit. Carver, shut the fuck up. I want you at that plant. Inside. Looking around. Yeah, well, they don't fucking like me, do they? They got bones to pick with me. They say I'm gonna set all their shit on fire because someone, Carver pointed to Fisher with an angry stab, told them I was fucking fire crazy. My eyes flickered to Fisher, who gripped his fork with such a force it started to bend. Why had Fisher said that? It was a secret, one we all knew but were never ever supposed to bring up, even among ourselves. Oh! So Carver likes to play with fire? But it was true. Carver had a little pyromania phase as a child. It was little things at first, like ants and bits of paper, before he started getting into big stuff. As far as I remembered, it was all brushed off as boys being boys. It was only when part of the vegetable garden caught fire that he got into any sort of trouble over it, and was encouraged, Strayer style, to knock it off. He who yearns to burn shall face his own fire with arms held back. Shut the fuck up! Carver! Sit down! Take your orders. I won't tell you again. Carver sat with a thunk and shoved his plate away before stuffing his hands into his pockets. Runt? I was jolted from my thoughts as the boom of Hunter's voice. Pick. Okay. So we only have Hunter. He's been getting angrier. I shouldn't wait too much longer to do my shift with him, no. He doesn't look all there right now. Maybe I should keep an eye on him. I'm gonna go to Fisher. We will deal with a pissed off older brother. That's fine. We're going with Fisher today. Fisher didn't pay me any mind. His gaze remained fixed on the plate, his food barely touched. As for your hours, 4 hours today. We all clear on assignments? Nods all around. Hunter stood and left without another word. As he left, he smacked my dish hard, sending food spilling all over the floor. Tanner burst out laughing, Brian like a damn donkey as he stood to wash his dishes. Fisher shook his head and went stomping out the front door. Carver followed after, kicking the scattered eggs with his boot. Alone in the kitchen, I heard Hunter's booming voice. Tanner, come here. Boots ran up the stair right after, obedient as ever. I looked down. My breakfast was pure mush on the floor, the scrambled eggs smeared across the linoleum. The toast had a dirty boot print on it. I picked it up hesitantly and ate around the boot print. This was my punishment. I had to take it. Oh my god. All right. We are 3 hours into the stream. I really want to continue, but I want to continue because the whole Carver, Mark, and Tanner plotline has me hooked. Like, I don't care about the church. I have another plotline. So, and I only get 4 hours, so I'm definitely visiting the doctor. I'm visiting Bess, and I already visited Jean. But, oh my god. What a day. Oh, I know, it was a Tuesday. A Tuesday. Oh, the game has me on edge of my... It does, and it makes me want to play more, but it will probably take me another 3 hours to get through Wednesday, and that's gonna take my voice out. So I think what we need to do, we need to play this Saturday, so we can do Wednesday. I think that's what we need to do. We need to play this Saturday. And then maybe what we'll do... Oh, I want to play it more, though. But I know it's going to mess my voice up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God! Oh my god. Sorry, I get very excited about visual novels. Oh my god. Oh my god. And like, if it takes us like 3 hours to get through one day, I just can't do it during the week. Saturday is Wednesday. Yeah, we'll have to play it on Saturday. Which is another long day, which is totally fine. And then let's try a Sunday stream too, because I really want to finish this. But I don't want to throw out my voice. If I throw out my voice, you guys are going to have to read everything, and I don't like that. Even though I cannot read anything. I don't know why. I'm reading it on my left screen, and it's just harder to read, so next stream we're going to read it on the right screen and see if it's better. I don't know. But oh my god, guys. Guys, the Tanner Carver Mark plot. And I'm glad Tanner is not giving in to Carver. He's just like, fuck you. And oh my god, I cannot wait to meet Mark and be like, hey, it's me. We did meet. We met yesterday. Well, technically, I guess we didn't meet, but I did see you yesterday in the hot bath with someone else. Someone I know. I know what you're doing. Also, did I get rid of the porn mags? Hang on. Okay, so I got rid of the drawing of the church and I got rid of the paint smell. I did not get rid of the porn magazine. So I still have, what is it, Hung Guys? Hung and Ready, sorry. I still have Hung and Ready in my bag. I need to give that back to Red because I feel if I go on a shift with Hunter and he sees that, like, he's already pissed. He is already pissed at me. But, like, I needed to ask people to get information. If I didn't, I wouldn't have gotten all this information. Like, what do you want me to do, Hunter? Like, listen, I do my best. But Tuesday was oh my god. There is so many crazy things that happened on Tuesday. Oh my god. It is so good. There's multiple endings to this game, so if you guys want to pick it up, it's from an indie team. It's like $10 full price. I highly recommend it. Yeah, right now it's still on sale for $7.99, but it's $10 regular. I think that's a fantastic price. And I highly recommend, because I'm sure everyone will get a different ending than me. We gotta band the brothers together to do something about Hunter. He's a real piece of work. And Carver. We need to fix that man. He's walking around like a little unfixed cat. We need to fix him. We need to fix him. You're tempting me to buy this. Girl, if you were on my Steam list, I would buy it for you. It's so... you would enjoy it. I feel like you would enjoy it, Alaska. But yeah, it's... it is so good. So good. Oh my god. Sorry. Why do you have the running emote and then the female emote? Run girl? Is that what it's supposed to mean? Run girl? Is that what the emotes are, or is it... Oh! The emotes are different! So in my, in OBS, it has, like, someone running and then the female symbol. I'm running to buy this game. Do it! Do it! It's very good. I also highly recommend Scarlet Hollow. It's also Southern Gothic, but it's not as edgy as RUNT, if that makes any sense. I used to running emotes, IDK. Yeah, it's... Restream is weird. Restream is weird. I need to get the, Atrium? Is that what it's called? I need to get that other multi-streaming thing. That's a YouTube problem, I guess. Well, it's in OBS, the chat, so it's like a restream thing. It's not YouTube. It is not YouTube. Oh my god. I need to get that game on. Yes, do it. It is so good. Scarlet Hollow is so good. You will enjoy it. Slay the Princess is a good one too. Guys, hey, Scarlet Hollow, Slay the Princess, RUNT. Listen, if you guys want like a list of visual novels, I have a list. I have a list. So many good visual novels. Oh my god. So many. And I just love stumbling on them randomly. Like, I was on Twitter one day and, like, RUNT came up and I'm like, oh, let me look into this. And I'm like, oh, it checks some stuff off my box. Let's wait for it to release and go. And I'm loving it. Slay the Princess, oh my god. Yes, Slay the Princess was so good. It holds a very dear place in my heart. There are so many good ones out. There is so many. And it's just so nice that more and more people can like create games. Like back in the day, like you couldn't do that. You could not be an indie creator, but now anyone and everyone can make something. Me and Avery Attorney. Oh, I loved Avery Attorney. It was so cute. I loved it. Oh, it's so good. I loved it. Alaska, I swear, I'll throw all the money at you to buy these games. And then you'll have to stream them. Or you don't have to stream them. But you should. So then I can watch and be like, ah, I see. Avery Attorney was so good. It was so good. I love the little creatures. It was just Phoenix Wright with animals, and I loved that. So good. Please no, I've got money. I will totally stream them. I will say for a RUNT, just be careful just because of the language, but you can censor the language. I'm able to say the F slur because I am one, but when Carver speaks, it gets a little dicey, so you know how he speaks. But like, I'm small enough. We're both small enough, so we could get away with it. That's the best thing about being small. You can get away with some stuff. You need to stream 7 days a week to cover all the games and art streams. Her poor voice is going to give out. That poor, no. Oh. Maybe if you do art streams muted, and then you can rest your voice after all the visual novels. But, yeah, definitely. Good games. Oh, this is such a good game. Oh. There are words I don't have the ability. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, you can censor the language in the game. I'm fine with it. But yeah, RUNT, Slay the Princess, Scarlet Hollow, Deathmark, NG, all good horror VNs. Oh man. I'm just still shocked at what we saw at the bathhouse, guys. Like, oh my god, shooketh. Avery Attorney voices were good. We love to hear voice acting in games. We love to hear it. Fully agree with that. I love when people do that, but I haven't been doing it much. I tried to do it with this game, but there's too many male characters, and it's like I can't do a lot of guy voices, and then I don't remember them. I kind of gave up on Carver. I gave him a what was that guy's name? Walton something, is that his name? He plays the ghoul in Fallout. What was his name? Walton Goggins. Because the way he enunciates words and stuff, I was like, I really like that. That's fun to do. That's a fun voice to do. I don't get it accurately all the time, but it is fun. I enjoy you two doing VA a lot. Well, thank you. I've been feeling down about it. So thank you. I'm glad someone likes it. 7 days a week, 12-hour-long voice acting stream week, marathon incoming. For me or for Alaska? Who are you referring to? Walton, my boy. I really liked him as the ghoul. I really liked how he did that voice. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was super fun. Remembering voices you do for characters is so difficult sometimes, especially for more realistic characters like these. It is. Yes, and then, like, if there's so many different characters, like right here, you have 5 brothers. You need 5 distinct different voices. Like, yes, for Hunter, I try to go lower. I can't go that low. Carver, like I said, that's my Walton Goggins voice. Runt, I think I use my own voice for him. Fisher, Tanner, I don't use a voice for them. Like, it's just hard. If it was sisters, maybe I could do something, but I just can't do guy voices. I've tried, and I am trying, but I just can't get voices to sound the way I want them to. And it takes practice, and that's fine, but I feel like I'm doing it injustice. I have fun listening to you play visual novels. Never doubt yourself. Well, thank you. Can't we have both? And then at the end of the week, Alaska and I are dying because our voices are absolutely shot. I get that it stresses the voice out a lot, though. And yeah, Alaska said remembering is hard. Yes. Yeah, it's really hard. Especially, like, Scarlet Hollow, I had, like, set voices for each character, but it's not out yet. It's not completely out yet. So I had to wait months and, like, years before the next episode came out. And it's like, fuck, what was this voice? What did I do? But, sorry, I just sniffed right into the mic. But it is, and it's like, what voice did I use? And then sometimes, this is something I'm a little irked about myself with, is that when I'm reading lines, it's the first time I'm seeing them and reading them. So if something shocking happens, I, like, stop. And it just breaks the immersion, but it's like, oh, excuse me? What? So, I'm not professional at all, but I enjoy it. I have fun. God, I hope you can't hear me, like, flicking my nail. Jesus, this mic picks up everything. I have to remember, this picks up everything. That's gonna be me with the last chapter, To Your Turn to Die. I haven't touched that game in 2 years. Is that completely out? Because that is still on my want list, but I just haven't bought it. No, okay. Because I know the last time I heard they were still working on stuff, but it's been a long while. So I don't know if they were like, if they had an update or anything. But I see. It's hard and it takes a lot of time to work on games, especially if it's not like your full-time job. Like it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Well, I'm so glad we're getting so many games from like indies. I love indie. I love indie companies and stuff. We love indie. There's been small chatter, but that's about it. Yeah. I mean, maybe they're just being quiet so then they can be like, "Hey guys, shadow drop." We'll be like I want to say it's not Remedy. The people who did Oblivion. Beth said, sorry, worst memory in the world. Holy shit. Oh man. Good stuff. Oh, you know what? There's actually another game you might like, Alaska. It's, My Name is Nima, I think. I played a demo of it. It was really interesting. I think you would like it. I think everyone here would like it if you like watching Alaska and I. I'm gonna find it so we all can have it. Give me like 5 seconds. I have to think with my brain. Oh, fuck. Am I Nima? Sorry. There is a demo of it. I will link the demo. Because it is so interesting. Oh my god. It's coming out October 8th. What do you mean it's coming out October 8th? It looks like we might get voice acting too? Now you all need to stream 8 days a week. God, we're gonna have to, when I first started streaming, I used to stream before I went to work, and then I would stream really late at night. So I would do 2 streams a day, like 4 days a week or something. It was insane. Don't ever do that. Oh my god, don't do that. Don't be like young dumb me. Here. I'm gonna grab the demo so you guys can look at it, play it. Definitely highly recommend it. Very cool. Very happy it's coming out in like 2 months. Like, this is so cool. How did I miss that? Oh, I'm excited. But that one. I'll betray the laws of physics to play everything. Just stream in the morning, sleep in the afternoon, and then stream at night. Do 2 streams a day. You'll be able to get 8 that way. Oh, man. Man. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Am I Nima is also indie as well. It's by 2 brothers. I will support indie so hard. I love indie. And I will support them forever. If you truly believe that they don't exist, then they don't. See, Bean has a plan. What I did my first year of streaming, well, technically my first year of streaming was very on and off. So like my second year of streaming was like really bad. I was exhausted all the time. It was not good. Full-time streaming Oh man, I don't know how people can go full time. Like it, I don't know how they can do it. uh, oh my god, man. Oh man, good games, good times. I'm too lazy for this. For like streaming? Is that what you mean, Lappy? Also, sorry the RUNT background music is going. I'm too lazy to exit out and turn on the YouTube music again. Also, sorry I'm still yapping, but I just kind of want to yap. I hope that's okay. This is my first stream of the week. I couldn't stream Wednesday because I had a guest here. Wednesday, just not mentally okay. So, stuff. Oh, man. Oh, my nose. Too shy. You know, a lot of people consider me shy, but it's just easier. So for me, it's just easier for me to, like, I don't know, like, a lot of people say, oh, you talk so much, and, like, that's really good for stream, and it's like, yeah, I talk to myself, like, a lot. Like, I talk a lot to myself. I have cats. They hear me. But, like, it's... people consider me shy, and it's like, I love talking. It's all good, no worries, we love the yapping. I like the yapping too. I just sometimes feel like maybe people don't like the yapping. The yapping unicorn, yeah. Instead of the prancing pony, it's the yapping unicorn. No computer. Yeah, I get that. Gotta be talking to your kitties every day. Oh, man. Most of the time, it's me telling them to not do something because they're naughty. Or I tell them how cute they are. But generally, it's telling them to stop or telling them they're cute. But yeah, I just talk to myself. It's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's super helpful for streaming. Because when you first start off streaming, you're not going to have anyone. But you need to keep talking. And, like, that's the biggest thing. Like, I didn't have, like, a lot of people watching me. Like, I didn't have anyone to watch me when I first started streaming. Because I know a lot of people, like, they would tell their friends and family, like, hey, I'm streaming, can you watch my stream? I didn't really have that. So I just had to talk to no one for hours on end. And that's how people come in and, like, follow. Like, if someone walks into a quiet stream, no one is gonna do anything. Always be yapping. Like, if there is one thing that, like, one piece of advice I would give to new streamers, always be talking. Always be talking. But that's just my piece of advice. Maybe don't listen to my piece of advice. But I mean, it's helpful. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I could ever tell my parents that I stream. So my mom knows that I stream. My mom follows me on YouTube and such. So she knows a little bit about it. I don't think she watches anything. God, I hope she doesn't. But I know my older sister knows a little bit. My little sister knows the most. But yeah. There's some people. There are some people in my family that know. They don't know all the information. And I would like to keep it that way. They don't need to know what I say. I can't fill blanks. I need someone to entertain a convo with me. You can always pretend that someone is there. I don't know. Yeah, my mom is helping me try to get the tier 2 partner. Not by the watch hours, but the follower amount. But yeah. We're pushing. So far, after like a week of asking, we're doing really well, and I'm super appreciative of everyone who comes to watch the live streams and who watches the old VODs and such. So it's really nice, and I'm super appreciative. I never thought people would do anything for me, if that makes any sense. It's hard to ask for help, and I don't want to sound sappy, but I guess I'm just afraid to ask for help, and it's just strange that people want to help. Your sister hasn't streamed in a while. Yeah, she has some IRL things going on. That's why. Has she seen this model? What did she say about it? My sister or my mom? Cuz my sister likes it. I don't know about my mom. But I don't know. Whatever makes me happy. Mama Bean. I also feel like people have strong opinions about VTubers, negative ones. I get that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, those are the only people I know who know I stream and that, I'm a VTuber. But, yeah, I don't tell people I am one. I just kind of keep it on the low. Because it does get a lot of negative connotation, and it sucks. Because there's some really cool people in this community, but like any community, the negativity and the bad people outshine the good, and it sucks. But yeah. I hope your sister is doing well. Yeah, she's doing good. But yeah, I don't think my mom's ever seen this design. Time to wear a t-shirt with your model on it. I'm trying to get merch. I am trying to get merch. It is hard to get merch. Oh. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I do want to get merch. But if we do get merch, I really want a merch of Creech. My little creature. I wonder if he's here today. Hang on. Let me see if he's here today. Because sometimes he'll pop. Ah, there he is! It's so sad you guys can't see him. For the collector design, he's gonna be up in my face. He's gonna be up in my face and being cute. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't do this with my model on screen. So you can't see him. Very sad. I will gladly buy Bean merch. Sorry, I got something in my eye. God. I would 100% buy a Creech plush. But, like, getting plushes made are super, super, super difficult. But if I could, I would 100% love to get a little Creech plush. But they're hard. Generally for plushes, you have to hit like a certain pre-order amount. But before you can even do that, you have to get someone to agree to like design it for you and do all that stuff. And that's probably the hardest part, honestly. Can't exactly be easy to print your own shirts. The hardware is massive and expensive. Yeah, and then it like all depends on like if you get lucky and you get like a merch store to like sponsor all your stuff. And like it's just oh, that's just one of my Copic markers is coming in. But yeah, it stinks. But I do want merch. If anything, I really want the Creech plush. That's my biggest thing. If we can get him, I would be happy. 100%. But yeah, just my little mans. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe if I keep speaking about it on stream, maybe a plush place will reach out to me and be like, hey, we want to make this. I 100% approve of VTubers, because I get it. I don't want my face being seen. I mean, that's like another thing I don't get. Like, why are people so mean? Like, yeah, we don't want to show our faces. Like, I don't want to show my face. I'm literally sweating right now. Just like drowning in sweat. No one wants to see that. I also don't want to get ready for stream. Let me be lazy. Let me be an anime girl. Like, come on. Like, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for the plush. Maybe someday. Oh. But I don't want people to know who I am. I don't want people to find me in the streets. You won't find me in the streets because I never leave my house. But if you do, I don't want people to know. That's just how it is. Like, I like the anonymous feeling of a VTuber. That's like the best thing. Plus, I can be an anime girl. So, dreams coming true. I can be anonymous and an anime girl. Yeah, I don't think it's weird. I say, yeah, because I'm a VTuber. Obviously, I don't think it's weird, but that's just me. I don't like how I look on camera, so anime cartoon gal it is. Like, I don't need to seem like, oh my god. It would just be a sweaty person, just dying. And then my office is a mess. You would see how messy my office is, and I can't have that. I don't need people to be like, girl, your office. And like, I just can relax. I can relax and be me, but you don't see me. So, I like it. Plus, it's fun, like it's easier to, like, change your model than it is yourself. Like, from 2.0 to 3.0, completely different. I could do that, but it would absolutely destroy my hair if I went white. Like, it's just more freeing. Being a VTuber is more freeing. I will say that. Though I have felt like I've run into some who come up to me for the model and then don't stay because I don't typically do VTuber stuff like follow a role or idol culture. It's a bit weird. Like, I feel like VTubers and like idol culture and stuff, that's very Eastern. We're more like Western VTubers. Like, we stream for fun. We stream games. We are gamers. We are streamers. Like, we don't do idol culture. I would not be able to get into a company. Would not. I have no qualities of an idol. And like, could I be a character? Yes, but I feel like that would be so hard. Like, I tried to do it way in the beginning, but it's like, nah, I gotta be myself. Like, this character is supposed to be super serious. She was a hitman, man. And then I came along. And then I jacked the Eva pilot. Or the Eva machine, yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I just do my own thing, and like, I know people don't like that. I know people don't like how I do things. I love my own little corner of the internet. Yeah, exactly. If I can be 100% honest, I don't care what the streamer looks like. What gets me hooked is the game and then the personality. I'll just browse stuff I want to look at. Yeah, see, not a lot of people are like that, though. A lot of people will judge. That's the worst thing. Like, if I could go, like, face camless, cool. It's less stress on my computer, but it's like, you're not getting, like, a reaction out of me, or, like, anything. But some people can do that. Some people can do that successfully. I can't. I have to puppet this model. But yeah, it's... Unfortunately, a lot of people do judge based on appearances and stuff, unfortunately. Yeah. It sucks. If more people would, like, just focus on, like, the streamer and game, that would be amazing. But I'm also not a high-tier gamer, so it's like, I don't have anything. To me, it doesn't matter if it's a real person or a VTuber. I follow someone who switches from camera to 2D PNG model for health reasons, and it's honestly the last thing I care about. Yeah. That's what I wish it was like. More like that, I should say. There's very few people. Like, if you're cool and entertaining, I'll watch you. But, yeah, unfortunately, not a lot of people think like that, and it sucks. There's very few people who are like us. Like, there are days I would love to go down to a PNG tuber. Because some days I'm like, man, I don't want to pilot this. I forgot this stream got split up into 2. That's fine. It's all gonna go into one video anyways after I cut some stuff up. More people should think like me, but then the world be... Yeah. I wish. I wish more people were like that. So happy that I managed to find your channel and community. I love the vibes and how similar we think about just enjoying games. Spirit Hunter, man. Listen. Finding people who do, like, niche games, you just bond closer, I feel. That's what I found. But that's just me. And I'm very happy I found you too. Well, technically you found me. So I guess I didn't find you. I guess... Well, I did follow you. Well, that's not finding. I'm glad I followed you back. There it is. Spirit Hunter Bond. Yes, we are like the only 2 people in the world. Or over East. I swear, no one plays that series. No one plays it. I'm pretty sure I came from Alaska. Yes, you had to have come from Alaska's raid. But yeah, I just feel like not a lot of people over here play Spirit Hunter, and it's like, why? The death mark binds us, man. Just like how they, like, bound everyone else together. How cheesy that is. But it is true. It is very true. More people need to play that game. But I know some people don't like visual novels, and then some people don't like horror. It's a horror visual novel, so it's like, ugh. Then we have to give the series as much love as... Yeah. If there's 2 fans, it's us. If there's 0 fans, we've died. If there's 1 million people following, it's us making 1 million accounts. But yeah, it deserves a lot of love. It does. It is a good series. Cheesy, but I love it. We gotta get that mansion. We gotta get to that mansion to hunt some spirits. Yeah. I don't know if I'm coming out alive. I'll just be on the ground. I'll be like, ugh. The spirits would just see me enter and then they just obliterate me. But yeah, man, it's good stuff, good stuff. I don't know how many people are watching, but if you have not played Spirit Hunter, there's 3 games. Hopefully soon to be a 4th, which is gonna be like a remake of the first game. I don't know when, but I hope soon. I followed Alaska from a Tunic stream, doing exactly what I said. Clicked on a streamer, I like the vibe, and I've been there for over 3 years. Exactly. It's vibe checks, man. Vibe checks. Girl, same. Oh, just gotta vibe with the streamer. Sorry, I'm like on the tweeters. Even though I never post on Twitter, I am on Twitter. I'm looking at everything. I'm trying to find the devs for RUNT. I know the publisher is DreadX, but whomst? Where are you? Where are you? really say who... They're not really saying who did it. I can go to Steam. What am I doing? I'm going to Steam. Also, Alaska is super kind. Yes, yes she is. I am also not kind. I'm like... I'm not mean, but I feel like I'm not that nice. But I don't know. What do I know, honestly? Grim Taste. That's the dev. Let me see, are you on the tweeters? Do they not have? They don't have like a Twitter. Why don't you have a Twitter? Guy, well, they're not gonna watch me. But if so, give me a message, Grim Taste. Let me know. Well, I guess they don't have to give me a message, but I don't know. I like your game. It's very poggies. Excuse me. But I like it. Where are they? Do they not have a Twitter? Why would you do that? I'm gonna find this dev. They can't stop me. Oh no. They're only on Blue Sky. I don't really go on Blue Sky. Well, I guess they're on Blue Sky. I don't use Blue Sky. What do you mean? You liar. You are kind. Very chill vibes. I DK about that. I DK about that. I'm so bad with social media. I've barely touched what little socials I have. I just don't know what to post. Like, a lot of people are, like, doing all this stuff, and I'm like... I don't have the energy, man. Like... Ugh. I'm just an old lady. I don't have the energy. Like, after stream, can I post, like, oh my god, I love this game? 100%. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Because if I don't do it right now, I'm not gonna post. But I kind of like gave up on Blue Sky. And then Twitter, I kind of gave up too. Oh. It really is exhausting. Like, we have full-time jobs. We have lives. It's so hard to do all this social media stuff. Ugh. Wow, I can't spell. Oh, was that ASMR when I was typing? Did you enjoy that? Oh, I shouldn't say that. YouTube's gonna nuke my channel now. God. Them and those channels. I'm afraid to even say those words and letters. Guess it's not really words, it's letters. Okay, I'm posting the runt love. Typing ASMR. Yeah, did you like that? Did you hear it? What else should I type? I don't know what else I should type. Well, that was short-lived. Oops. My bad. 'Tis my bad. Ooh, hang on. Get this string out of my way. It's not string, it's a wire, but close enough. Strings, wires, same thing. They're long and cylindrical thingy. Oh my. Love keyboard tappy taps. Thank you. Everyone says I like type really loud. But like... Also, guys, my like City Pop keyboard keycaps, like they're dying on me. Like the paint and stuff is kind of coming off. I use this keyboard, well, these keycaps too much. And I can't get replacements, and it makes me super sad. But I love them. I love these keycaps. I'm so happy I got them. Oh, man. Little tappy taps. But yeah. Okay, we're about to hit the 4-hour mark. Oh. All right, I think I'm gonna head on out now. Because I accidentally yapped too much. I gotta head out. Thanks for the stream. I got a notary appointment early tomorrow, so I must leave. Love the extra random yapping. I appreciate everyone who participated. See you soon. Thank you, Lappy. Get lots of good EPs tonight. I'm gonna head out too. And then we will come back with more Runt tomorrow. And I already have a list of who I'm gonna visit. I have my list. Give me 2 seconds. I have to find the piece of paper. So, we're gonna visit the doctor so we can see Mark and be like, I know what you're doing, you little shithead. And then I punch him. That's my dream. It's not gonna happen. We need to visit Bess. I need to somehow talk to Carver and be like, you need to go see your baby mama. You slut. And I think we only get 4, so Doctor, Bess. We have to somehow get Carver. And then we could return the broken, busted mag. We need to return the magazine because Hunter will beat my ass, I bet. Thanks for the stream, both the game and yapping. It was a lot of fun. You have a good night. Yes, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm done talking. I am done talking. We're ending the stream. I am so sorry. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for coming up, and bye-bye.